The movie Upgrade, it was decent. Starting off with this young mechanic, just living a normal life, love working on cars. It was with his wife, and I believe it took place maybe in like 2030, if I'm not mistaken, because they had like high elevation cars and different technology. Like for instance, the cars was driving by themselves. It was through voice activation, and it was pretty cool. So make a long story short, man, the gentleman, with his wife, they was just cruising on down, was going on a date, whatever, to get some pizza, and the car itself, it was, I guess, hacked, and it went out to Crown Plaza, or I think it was Crown, it was somewhere where the gentleman grew up at. It was like pretty much the ghetto, and he was just saying, okay, why is this car, it's not, obeying us? Okay, turn back, go back to the freeway, let's go home. So they started panicking a little bit because it started disobeying them, and they was in a severe car crash and left the man to be a quadriplegic. And the wife, she survived, but she was killed by some gangsters. And those individuals were upgraded for the most part. They had, this came from a different realm. They had like shotguns inside their biceps. I mean, they were just like hybrid type of creatures, man. And the dude, he wanted to get revenge, so he was in the hospital for 3 months. He witnessed his wife getting killed. Prior to that, he met this billionaire. He was known for making all this technology, and he had this intelligence implant. And what it's going to do is going to help him, just help him walk again. Utilize his muscles and his nerve cells, and so therefore he won't be a quad anymore because he was paralyzed from the neck down due to the car crash. And he was going to help him, get the individuals that killed his wife. And that's when, went back to Act 2. That was the huge breakdown of it. I like how Leigh Whannell, he went to detail, man. It just going to detail, like the fight scenes, man. And they performed like surgery on this dude and they implanted it in his neck, and so therefore it was like a Siri taking over his body, telling him where to go, what to do, how to fight. And one of the best scenes in the movie, man, he wanted this one dude that was involved in it. It was like 4 or 5 people that was involved or around witness his wife getting killed. That was part of some type of operation. And he broke into the dude's house. Dude saw him. He was getting beat up at first, but then he told like Stem, he's like, please help me activate this. And Stem just took over, man, and just obliterated him. It was crazy. It was, as the movie progressed, it started to get gruesome, man. I mean, he went to the bars, he went to everywhere, man. So he wanted to get revenge, but to the end, the only thing, man, he didn't know how to control it per se. The dude that activated it and decided to do the procedure on him, he tried to shut it down, but the intelligent thing was so smart, man. He decides like, hey, listen, I'm about to be shut down. And he got made up in his mind like, okay, I need this to operate. I can't do this on my own because I'm gonna be a quad forever. All I want is to avenge my wife. And what it was, he obeyed the Stem, and he met up with some lady that was a Japanese lady that was really known for just hacking computer systems for him and to reverse the boot. And so therefore, man, it was these other hybrid guys, that he tortured. They was coming after him. They was going to know his agenda, and he was just fighting them, man. The fight scenes was pinpoint. It was on point, man. I really liked it. I enjoyed the hell out of this film. It made me starting to think that, of course, I'm going to the end, but it made me starting to think that, man, this technology, man, it's really taking over. Uses every day, the global positioning system, the GPS to go anywhere. I mean, it's utilizing us to think and how to move. And I'm starting to figure out, like, maybe the government does have these type of technologies, man. I mean, it has the ability to eliminate your pain receptors. They had that in the movie, and then at the end, he killed this detective, and he took over his whole body, and to the point that he was non-existent. He was in his mind, like, just imagining him reunited with his wife. I guess a heaven per se. And the movie was pretty kind of messed up in a way, man. They should make a part 2 of this movie, seriously. I mean, the way it just ended, because he was just walking around like, okay, still like, okay, I'm sick of just being this little intel. I want to be in a human body, and I want to feel alive. I want to feel free. And he just couldn't control it, man. He just started just beating people. I mean, he started being really gruesome at so much, man. He's killing innocent people to the point that, he was fulfilling the intel's agenda. So it was a great twist. And I really enjoyed it, man. To be honest with you, I give this movie an 8.4 out of 10. Go out here and watch it, man. Seriously. It may be something you can rent, maybe on the Redbox, if you want to say. But me personally, I like, detective movies. I love movies that has a different, suspicion, or it just makes you think a lot for the most part, man. I mean, I just like how it just turn everything around, and from the beginning to the end. It's very unpredictable. I love mystery type of movies, man. Maybe you want to go see Hereditary, but this was really good. I was really impressed, man. Gary Winnell, he directed Insidious, he directed Saw, Dead Sea. So this guy was a great Australian screenwriter, and I want to say congrats to him for this movie, seriously, and something that's never been seen before. But yeah, man, it was pretty messed up. Like, everybody died, man, and Intel just ended up taking over. So I think this is like the new direction of new movies, man. You got like, I guess, the antagonist taking over for the most part and winning at the end. But yeah, man. So 8.4 out of 10. You guys comment and like, subscribe, man. Tell me what you guys think. If you guys seen this movie, you hate the movie, tell me what you guys like about it. But for the most part, man, the screening, Act 3, I like it. The resolution was decent. The climax was good. I mean, his mother, I saw the emotions of his mother. And Betty Gabriel, she was Cortez, Detective Cortez. She played a great, experienced role, man. I love her in Get Out. I loved her in The Purge, election year. So he played these badass roles. It was on point. It really was. I really liked it, man. I really enjoyed it. You guys going here to continue to comment, like, and subscribe. I love y'all. I'm out. Deuces.